Suzuki Burgman 400 K7. We need to replace the rear brake pads, and let's see how we're gonna do that. First things first, let's remove the exhaust to make it easier to film and easier to have access. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's all 13 mil. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hose for the rear brake. 1, 2 and 3. And finally the 2 bolts that hold the brake caliper in place. And that's it. We remove the whole caliper assembly out. And as you can see, they're quite thin. There was some in there, some left over, but I thought maybe I'll replace it now. I don't want to leave it on the last moment and have all that squeaky noise and eventually destroy my brake rotor, which is in absolute perfect condition. There's no filing, nothing, no wear, maybe minimal, but before we do damage here, I thought I'll replace the brake pads. And let's remove the guides. And after we remove the guides, they will pop out just like that. And it may be a good idea to return the pistons to release a bit pressure. And this caliper, of course, it won't go all the way back in until you, with a very thick screwdriver, you twist and push it all the way in. That will suffice. Yeah, for as long as it's flat with that, we're good. We push the other one inwards by using the good old technique, and we are good to go. All the way back, both. And I will have both pistons all the way back in. Done. As I said, I'm going to use organic pads. EBC SFA412. This is the rear brake for the Burgman Suzuki from 2007 until 2016, I think. Double check for your model. ABS or not, same. And here you can see the difference in thickness. Yeah, there is a bit of bread still left in there, but still, I'd like to do it now since I have the time. Do not forget to put from the old brake pads these metallic plates behind it. It helps them not squeaking. And it's a good idea to always put a bit of copper grease in front of both pistons and on the other side where the other brake pad is, just behind here, here and here. Some grease, copper grease, not much, just a bit to take off the vibration. It doesn't burn until 1000 something Celsius, so it's gonna stay there. And I want to do a bit of cleaning on the caliper with a bit of hot water dishwasher and detergent for washing machine, because it looks a bit of shit and I want to make it look a bit better. And after having created some mess, all that water drained, it's much clearer than before. And now time to put the new brake pads in, but before we do that, let's put some copper grease in here and in here so they can slide when they be pushed by the brake pistons. Okay, just a bit, and we'll put on the metallic pad up there. Good. I will put something over here and here to make sure they won't rattle. Even though the shim should be doing that, but I noticed that it can't. And we slide it into place. The next one, if you can see, there's these three spots of the brake caliper, 1, 2, 3, that I step on it. That's the pushing points. That's all we need. Put it back in place. The last thing we're gonna put some copper grease is the guides. Make sure they don't have any wear. These don't have any. Just a little. We have to push them downwards a bit, make sure it's gone through. And once one goes through, we go for the other. Push down a bit so it can go through the hole, and then push the second one to go through the hole as well. And done. Make sure you tighten them up nicely. You don't have to use tremendous force, just tighten them up nice and good. Okay, we open up. Let me show you. You keep them open with your finger from down there. Keep that opening so it can go through the brake disc, and you just slide it in. Put the caliper in there because we have to put some Loctite. Vibration gets heated up, it's cold, heated up, cold. We'll need some thread locker in place. And then the bottom. Now let's put back the mountings of the hose. That's one, that's two, and that's three, along with that. And it's time to change the brake fluids as well. Take the rubber and make sure you won't throw any fluid on the painted parts. Okay, let's loosen up this thing and keep pressing the rear brake lever to take all the old fluid out and then come up with a new one. And always make sure that you keep filling it up. Now I wanted to empty that because of the old fluid. Put up new one. Keep doing this until yellow fluid comes out of that. Once you're satisfied, tighten up. How much? Until you see there's a bubble in there, so you can tell that there are fluids. Remember, the old one was green like this one, the new one is yellow. Using different color of fluids each time you change them, it will help you to determine whether you emptied the whole system or not. So now we put maybe just a bit more and then put the cap on and we're done. So after we spray and clean everything with parts cleaner, let's put them back on together. press a few times, I think, until we have a good grip. Yep, all done. And this is how you change the rear brake pads on the Burgman 400 K7, and I think it goes all the way to L6. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video soon.